Okay, hello everyone, my name is Jeppe and I'm doing this video review of the Prime 1 Red Sonja She-Devil with a Vengeance for the Batman Statue Collector. Okay, 1/3 scale piece, came in these two beautiful boxes here. Alright, I'm gonna take a seat now to try and make the video footage as stable as possible. I'm just using a cell phone. I don't have any handle to help me stabilize, so I'll do my best, guys. Okay. So first, trying to get the whole statue in frame for you. All right. And then moving in closer here, starting with the base. We got this sand colored rock temple looking base, and then the giant snake on top of it. Very nice looking scales. They're a little lighter in the footage here than they are in person. They are this sort of dark green with lighter highlights. And obviously shiny, as you can see in the video here. Whoops. There's the snake head. Okay, moving back down to the base. So the snake got all these cut wounds from Sonja, and there's some blood running out of the wounds. There are a few details in the sculpt, like right here, that sort of look like it's a cut wound that haven't been filled out with blood, and I'm not sure if... Hang on. Sorry, let me try and stabilize a little bit. And I'm not sure if this is intentional, like it was a glance cut that didn't cut through the scales, or if they forgot to paint it in. I prefer to think it's intentional. Got a snake here. So Prime 1 have very sort of cleverly used these smaller snakes wrapping around the bigger snake to hide seam lines. So right here, the head is a separate piece that attaches to the body right here. But as you can see, you can't tell. There's not like a big seam line here because the snake hides it. Got a skull with some blood on it. The blood on the skull here looks really nice. The skull itself, maybe less so. It looks a little bit basic, the paint job, like the teeth especially. Then we got the rock here that Sonja is standing on. The rock looks quite nice. One little weird thing is you can see there in the middle of the boot, that's basically the peg, the key that goes into the base. But I'm not sure what they could have done. I mean, there should be air through so you could see through, but then, I don't know, I guess they would have had to engineer the key in a different way. Sorry, trying to keep it steady. Okay, I'm gonna try and spin it around while not getting too shaky. So here we have snakes sliding through skulls, looking really cool. And again, this sort of, I'm not sure what they should do here, because obviously that skull should be hollow. but I guess you can't really do that sculpting wise. So we just have this sort of green bluish tint in there. Okay. Again, using that snake to hide the seam line. It's a little bit less successful back here. In fact, it's kind of bad, but this is the back of the statue, so you're not really gonna see it unless you have it on a turntable and is spinning it around like I am right now. Okay, let's get back to the front of the statue. Okay, so moving into Sonja's boots. Very nice leather textures. Some nice, what do you call that? Designs, engravings. Blood splatter on the leg. Stabilize. Hang on, I'm gonna move a bit closer. Hopefully I can get more stable after that. Okay, so very nice skin texture. This is my first Prime 1 statue. Ooh. So this is the first time I'm seeing this kind of, what's it called? Translucent resin used for the for human skin. It looks really incredible, I gotta say. And here we have those thigh suspender things that Sonja wears. Scale mail loincloth. This looks really good. One thing that's really nice about this is that it has a nice sort of metal shine to it. I got the Sideshow Red Sonja She-Devil with a sword. And one of the things that kind of bug me about that piece is that the metal isn't very shiny. Got her sword scabbard here. Nice designs. So one of the things, and maybe this is bad engineering, maybe it was sort of maybe it changed form during shipping because of temperatures, but the straps here that attaches the sword scabbard to her belt don't fit super well. Hang on, let me try and stabilize. Whoop. So you can kind of see the key sticking out here a little bit. I don't know if you can, maybe there's too much shadow. But anyway, it does. Anyway, I'm going to spin the statue around for you. Show you the back here. Hang on. Try not to get too much shadow. Whoop, and stabilize. So again, nice flow to the loincloth here. All right. Okay, and let's have a good look at the snake now. So this is obviously one of the highlights of the statue. This is like one of the reasons to get this. The gums inside of the mouth looks amazing, like wet and slimy. The fangs are slightly translucent, which I guess they wouldn't realistically be, I don't know, but it looks great. You got the venom coming out of the upper fangs here. The fangs are some kind of plastic, I think, because they're very light and they feel like they feel like the kind of thing that doesn't break very easily. Like it has a certain amount of give to it. Here we got the drool coming off. Sorry guys, I'm really trying not to shake too much, but it's hard. Okay, let's have a better look at her physique here. So, nice shading in the abdominal muscles to highlight her physique here. You can see those wrinkles in her waist where she's turning. That looks really nice. And again, the shiny scales on her bra top thing. And she's got this little medallion, which is very nice. Then she's got the shoulder armor here. The shoulder armor comes separate, and again, it's some kind of plastic. But the metal finish on it is very nice. See if I can get you a good shot of her face. Yeah. Can't really see her eye color here, but it is some kind of green. Got the earring in there. So her hair is a very nice dark red. It's a little darker than it's coming out on camera here, although not too much. Lots of fine strands, amazing flow to it. I think it looks really great. Got her back musculature. See if I can get that shadow out of the way. There we go. Oh, sorry. Whole thing is leaning. All right, let's look at the sword. And focus. So the sword is metal. There we go. The sword is metal, and it's got this blood effect applied to it, which looks very nice. The blade here is really heavy because it is metal, and of course this is a 1/3 scale piece. And there you can see my only breakage. The statue came in perfect condition, but when I inserted the blade, the sword blade, into her hand here, because those are two different pieces, this piece of the handle burst from within, and the pieces actually hit me in the face. So obviously that's a bit disappointing. The blade is in the right position, so it's not because I was doing it wrong. I think it was just, I get it needs to be a good friction fit because the blade is so heavy and it is pointing down, but maybe there was some engineering there that could have been done a little bit better. Again, gloves. Those are pretty much the same as the boots. Nice leather texture there, lots of wrinkles. Shading and highlighting. And she's got a cool armband there to hide the seam where the arm with the handle of the sword attaches to the piece. There are zero, because this is the regular edition, there are 0 switch outs on my piece, and of course I don't have the fabric cape or the fur pieces that you get with the deluxe edition or whatever it's called. So just giving you one more look at her face. Try to stabilize. Very beautiful. I actually in photos and video I thought her face was maybe a little too pretty, and it sort of lacked the intensity to match the sort of the action of the piece here. You know, it's a very dramatic scene, but I actually don't think that's an issue in person. There's a bit of subtlety that the camera here can't really pick up on, but like little sort of frowning of her brow and stuff like that that really makes the piece look appropriate, makes the face look appropriate to the action of the rest of the piece. Okay, so I'm gonna stand back here, get you one last look at the whole thing. Sorry about the lighting here, but the sun is going down, so I had to add this sort of, you know, just home lamp. I don't have any professional equipment or anything. But anyway, that's the Prime 1 Red Sonja She-Devil with a Vengeance. And I have been Jeppe, signing out.
Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.